Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Just Adri. My name is Adriana. I'm glad you can join me today. Alright, so in this video, I'm doing something new on my channel. I talked about it on my last video of last year. So what I'm doing today is I'm doing a tier list for the Untamed, the drama version, not the cartoon or the story. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that today, ranking the characters. So yeah, you get to see my opinion on what I think about each character. Now, let me just reiterate, these are my opinions. You can have your own opinions. This is just what I tend to think of the characters. And I might ruffle a few feathers, but I might not. We'll see. Who knows? People might not even watch this video, but we'll see. Okay, so I got 5 different categories that I'm going to put the characters in. The first is heart eyes. The heart eyes is for the characters that I absolutely love and that make the show to me and that are just amazingly great. Then the second category is king and queen. They're the characters that I also really like, but I don't love them as much as the heart eyes characters. Then you have meh. It's pretty self-explanatory. Those characters, you know, they're not great, but they're not terrible. They're okay. They're all right. Then you have, y'all could have left them out, because this story, the drama started off as a novel. So as far as I'm concerned, y'all could have just left them in the novel. Y'all didn't have to put them in the drama. I would have been none the wiser. So that is for the characters I don't really care for. And then last but not least is, Ho, why are you here? Now, of course, anybody who watched Love and Hip Hop know that's an iconic line from Jocelyn. But anyways, those are for the characters. I'm like, basically, why are you here? Like, they're terrible and just horrible people. Well, not necessarily horrible people. It's just like, why are you here? Anyway, so you can see the characters all laid out before you, and I'm just gonna go in order as they appear. Alright, so first is Ajin. I think it's Ajin. I watched it on Netflix. I think they translated her name as Ajin. So we're gonna go with Ajin. So first is Ajin. And for her, I'm gonna put her in the meh category. The reason why, like, she wasn't a bad character, but she was only there for like a few episodes, maybe 2 episodes that she was in there. Also, just fair warning, before I start, there will be hella spoilers in this. His videos for people who've only seen the show. So, or if you don't want to watch the show, or you're not going to watch the show, you can watch it too. But if you want to watch the show and you don't want no spoilers, don't watch this video. Just come back after you watch the show. Okay, let's get started. Okay. So first is Ajin. I watched the show on Netflix. I think they translated her name as Ajin, so go with that. And I'm gonna put her in the meh category. Now, the reason why I put her in the meh category is, although she's a good character, she's pretty interesting, and she did help, what's that boy's name? I totally forgot his name. Shee Chen, that's his name. And the reason why I'm putting Ajin in the meh category is that even though she's, you know, she got an interesting background and she helped out Shee Chen, she was only there for like 2 episodes, maybe 3. I think she was only there like 2 episodes. So yeah, I mean, she really wasn't part of the story. So she just goes in the meh category. Alright, up next. Jang Chung, however you pronounce his name. Go with JC. Make it simple on myself. Okay, so JC, I am going to put him in the hashtag king queen category. Now, let me tell you my problem with JC. He can hold a grudge like no other, honey. Like, at some part of the show, it's like, I get why you're mad, but get over it, my fam. Like, it's been years. Well, I mean, I guess you can't really say that, because, you know, his sister did end up dying, but that wasn't Wei Wuxian's fault. That was not his fault. And also, my knock against JC is that when everybody was after Wei Wuxian, he kind of joined in on the mob. He kind of piled on. He didn't really help. Like, it's like, you know, he wanted to help, but because that would have made him a pariah, he decided, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that up to Wei Wuxian. So, you know what? He does not get in Heart Eyes category, but he could have been, but he just wanted to be stubborn. So, no for you. Feng Mian. I'm just gonna put him in the king queen category because even though he wasn't on the show for that long, he was just at the beginning. You know, he was a nice character. I mean, he looked out for his kids. He treated Wei Wuxian like his own child. So, I mean, you can't hate the man for that. So, he goes in king, queen category. Alright, now we got Yon Lee. Of course, I'm going to put her in Heart Eyes. Like, she's the best character. Aside, of course, Wei Wuxian. It goes Wei Wuxian and Yon Lee. Well, actually, I put them like that in the Jane clan. And what I like most about Yon Lee, of course, like Feng Mian, she treated Wei Wuxian like her own brother. So it's like, hey, I don't look down on you because, you know, you're adopted. You're part of us. And when she defended him against her husband's cousin, what's his name? Zishun, I think. When she defended Wei Wuxian against him in front of everybody and defending him, I was like, yes, girl. And she's always looking out for him and JC, so you can't hate that. And she's the sweetest girl. She didn't really ostracize Wen Ning and his sister. And, you know, she was just a fair person. She wasn't judgmental, and she was just nice to everybody. So, Clan Leader Jin. I forgot his first name, so we just call him Clan Leader Jin. Ho, why is you here? His personality was just terrible. First of all, he assaults women. That's the worst thing. He shuns his illegitimate kids. Got hella baby mamas, apparently. And, like, he's basically abusive towards Meng Yao. He's a gaslighter, and he's just terrible to Wei Wuxian. And he kind of, like, pits the whole country, I guess, or the whole city or wherever they are against Wei Wuxian to attack him and steal his flute and stuff. But anyways, Clan Leader Jin goes in. Oh, why are you here? All right, Meng Yao is up next. Now, even though he is a villain, he's a pretty good villain. So I'm gonna put him in king and queen category because he was crazy and very vindictive and manipulative. He was a good villain and he got away with it. Yeah, he's very clever, and he also is a gaslighter, kind of like, you know what I mean, where Eric Andre shoots Hannibal Buress, or is it the other way around? I think Eric Andre shoots Hannibal Buress, and then it's like, who shot this guy? Like, why would you do that? That's Meng Yao, basically, in a nutshell. So next up we got Jin Ling. I'm gonna put him in meh. Like, he didn't really do nothing for me. He's alright. That's all I can say. Like, he's not terrible, but he's okay. Jin Zishan. He's also in meh. Just like his son. He's not terrible, but he's not the greatest. So he's just alright. I don't really have a lot to say about meh characters. I mean, that's just how I feel about them. They're just like, you know, I'll take them, whatever. Jin Zishun. Ho, why is you here? He's annoying. He's just simply annoying. Like, Jin Zishun is one of those people that just want to be antagonistic for no reason. Like, when nobody even talking to you, why are you talking to me right now? And he's just really antagonistic against Wei Wuxian for just no reason. Just to be antagonistic. Really, it was Meng Yao that set up the whole sequence of events that got Zishan killed. But basically, if Shishun would have calmed himself down and not went and attacked Wei Wuxian, none of the following events would happen. And everybody be alive and happy and enjoying ice cream and everything. So, Shishun gets whole wise you here. Alright, Lon Shizui. I'm also gonna put him in the meh category. Like, he showed up at the end and it's like, it's not terrible, it's not bad. He's pretty much comic relief. I mean, he's cool to be around, but I don't really need him. So, yeah, there you go. Alright, Clan Leader Master Lon, Uncle Lon, whatever his title was. He's also in the meh category. I have a feeling most of these characters are gonna go in the male category. Again, I don't feel no two ways about him. He's there. Yeah. What do you know? Alright. Lon Shizui. He gets king and queen category. He's very nice. I like him. He's very smart, very intelligent. And I still have not seen the sequel to the Untamed. That probably would affect his positioning, but you know what? I think it's probably best to just go off of this drama. But anyways, so Shizui, you know, king, queen, he's a nice character, pretty smart, adorable little boy starting off in the show. So yeah, he's just cool. He's alright with me. Alright, Lon John. Of course, we all know where he's going. Hard eyes, yes. Where else would he go? I mean, come on, where else would he go? So the reason why he gets hard eyes, of course, like one of the two main leads. And you know, you see his character growth from he's first starting off real stoic, a bit snobbish, a little stuck up, and a bit, you know, reserved, shy, whatever you want to call it. And we see him slowly start to break down with Wei Wuxian. You know, just getting together. I guess fall in love. In the drama, they're just homeboys, so they get to be real good homeboys. But in reality, in the real story, they're boyfriends. But we just gonna go with the drama. So they get to be real good homeboys, be cool. You get to see his character grow. You get to see how he learns to challenge the way he was brought up and thinking that everything is black and white and there's good and there's evil and there's no in between, and that if you do dark magic you're evil, and if you don't participate in magic and just use your sword you're good. But clearly Wei Wuxian shows him, hey, that's not the case. There's this whole gray area where you can use magic but also be a good person. So yeah, that's pretty good. And you know, he takes in Shizui after Wei Wuxian dies, and yeah, and raises him up, and then he becomes clan leader, junior clan leader, second in command, I guess. And yeah, so it's nice to see his growth in the story. Lon Shee Chen. He goes in king, queens category. He would be in heart eyes, but there's one problem with Shee Chen that gets on my nerves, and that's how much grace he gives Mo Xiang. When Wei Wuxian and Lon John find out that, hey, Mo Xiang is the reason all of this crap basically happened, he's like, oh, but have you considered maybe it was a wizard or something? And he's like, no, it could be Mo Xiang. Mo Xiang's basically like, no, fam, it was me. And even then, Shee Chen's like, but maybe it wasn't you. Just like when they was in the temple at the end of the show, when they was at the temple, and Shee Chen was still giving Mo Xiang all his grace and being so patient with him. I was so annoyed. I'm like, if y'all don't stab this man already and be done with this, so annoying. Anyway, that's the only thing about Shee Chen I don't like. But he's a nice character. He's a good guy. Loves his brother. Encourages his relationship with Wei Wuxian. So, I mean, you can't hate that. But the whole naivety and the denial of Shee Chen is annoying. So, let's move on. Mian Mian. I'm going to put her in King Queen category. I don't care that she wasn't in a whole lot of episodes. She had the gall to defend Wei Wuxian in front of all those dudes that was talking bad about him. Can't hate him for that. And she's also one of the few people who were like, you know what? I don't think what they saying about Wei Wuxian is true. I know how he acts. He can't be evil. What's wrong with y'all? She's one of the only people who had that thought, and I appreciate that. I like a person that doesn't go with the mob and actually observes what's happening. It's like, I don't see it that way. Can't hate on that. So Mian Mian, hashtag queen. So I guess this is Wei Wuxian with a mask. I guess Mo is, I'm gonna put him, I guess they're supposed to be Mo. Master Mo. I forgot his first name. I'm just gonna put him in the male category. Cause, yeah, I don't know why they got Wei Wuxian with a mask. Anyway, if that's Master Mo, if that's supposed to be him, I'm just gonna put him in the mad category. He really wasn't in the show, like, at all. But if it wasn't for him, Wei Wuxian would not have come back, so he gets to the mad category. Alright. Ni Wai Song. Hashtag King. Child, when I tell you that him bringing down Meng Yao, that whole plan he orchestrated to expose Meng Yao, jeez, like, when you first meet Wai Song in the story, he's basically just comedic relief, and he comes across as this really wimpy dude. By the end of the story, it turns out that Wai Song was the one that set this whole thing up. And when I watched it the second time, I realized that the dude at the beginning of the show that's, you know, with the fan, when the storyteller is telling the story to the Lon Clan kids, he's the one that's in the beginning. He's the one that throws the money to that store owner. So yeah, Wai Song setting up the whole thing to expose Meng Yao. That's undefeated and is very clever. So he gets King Queen category. Actually, you know what? Now I'm just gonna keep him in hashtag King category. Alright. Then we got clan leader Ni Mingju. He gets another mad. Didn't hate him, didn't love him. He was there. So he gets in the mad category. Shee Chen, mad category. He's a little bit more, I like him a little bit more than some of the other mad characters, but I mean, he was just there, honestly. So, mad category. Chen Su, she really didn't do anything. She was just there to die, basically. And the thing is, it's not that I can't put her in whole as you hear, because she's not a detestable character. And I really want to put in y'all could have left them out, but I can't really leave her out because she was kind of instrumental to the progression of the story. So I'm just gonna put her in meh. I mean, she was just there. Like, she needed to. She kind of had to be there, but she was just there. Like, she was part of the plot progression, but I mean, she didn't really do anything but die. So there you go. All right, Song Lon. Hashtag King Queen. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put Shee Chen there too, because they're like a duo, tag team. So, of course, they're both getting King Queen. They're good characters, like heroes. They don't really appear in the show a lot, but they're good characters. And they kind of like have a duality. Their relationship is kind of like a duality to Wei Wuxian and Long John to me. So, yeah, good characters. Of course, Song Lon, looking out for Yon Lee, helping them with their investigation, always looking out for Shee Chen and their whole relationship dynamic. And of course, Shee Chen. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say, even though they wasn't in the show for long or in that many episodes, they're still pretty likable characters. Sushi. Okay, I'm putting him in Ho Wise You Here. Basically it's only, first of all, he sold out the Jin clan. I mean, not the Jin clan, what I'm talking about. He sold out the Lan clan. He basically was just a henchman for Meng Yao. So it really is like, Ho Wise You Here? Because basically Meng Yao could have picked anybody to do that job. He only picked Sushi because Sushi had a grudge against the Lan clan for something he himself did, mind you. He's also like that meme with Eric Andre and Hannibal Buress. Shoot the Lan clan, they get mad that the Lan clan don't want nothing to do with him. Like, what is that craziness? But anyways, he goes and Ho Wise You Here? Okay. Zhao Zhao. Also, Ho Wise You Here? Why is she there? Just to be antagonistic. And she's annoying. And she's annoying character. And basically, why is she there? I'm skipping. Okay. Wen Chao. Ho Wise You Here? And listen, if he was a good character, he would be in King Queen category, because he's a good villain too. He's a really good villain, but he's not. He don't have no likable qualities like Meng Yao, which is why I put him in hashtag King Queen category, because at least with Mo Xiang, we see his backstory, see how he was ostracized for being, you know, a quote-unquote bastard child. So, well, being an illegitimate child. So we get a backstory for him. Nguyen Child is just, he's just being antagonistic for his daddy's sake. That's basically it. So he's a horrible, horrible person, but he's a good villain. Like, he really is a good villain. And that whole first arc of the story, I think I like that better than the second arc. The first arc was good. That part up until they kill Nguyen Child, that's my favorite part of the story. Love it. Okay. Then we got Nguyen, of course, Heart Eyes, our little cinnamon roll Nguyen. How can you hate on him? He's a sweetheart. Just a all-around good person. And then after he gets changed by the yin iron, you know, he gets superhuman strength, but he doesn't turn into a monster. Still a little cinnamon roll. So Nguyen, of course, goes in Heart Eyes. Wenqing, also Heart Eyes. To me, she was the most capable female in the show, like, without a doubt. Also, I noticed in the show, like, if you're a woman, you're lucky if you make it out. I think Man was the only one that survived at the end of the women. Alright, clan leader Nguyen. Hello, why is you here? Y'all could have left him out. I mean, he didn't do nothing. All he was the behind the scenes man. He didn't really do nothing, though. Everything that he wanted done was carried out by Nguyen Child, Nguyen Juyu, Shuyong, and his other son. He knew nothing. I guess he was the money and the idea behind the evil plots, but he didn't really do nothing. Y'all could have left him out. Nguyen Juyu, I mean, basically, ho, why is you here? I'm putting the entire Nguyen clan in the whole why is you here. Oh, you could have left them out, except for, of course, Wenqing, but putting all the Nguyen villains in this category, because I don't like them. And the only thing I would say, like, of course, Nguyen Juliu's basically, his role was basically just being a bodyguard and enforcer type of character. And the only thing I would say about his part of the story I didn't like, when the Jane Clan's mama, I forgot her name, but Madame Yu, that's her name, Madame Yu, when she recognized him and said, you sold out your clan? I thought we was gonna get some more backstory, and we didn't. So I'm like, okay, y'all could explain more about that. But other than that, I mean, yeah, he was just there as a bodyguard. I mean, that's what his character was for, so can't really say much more than that. Alright. Let's do Madame Yu first. Madame Yu, I did like her. I don't put her as, y'all, you could have left her out. But, like, again, she had to be there. Actually, did she? I guess she was there as a foil to Feng Mian. But really, you didn't need a mom. You didn't really need Madame Yu to die. Feng Mian could have just died, and the impact would have been the same. You didn't really need her. Either way, I didn't care for her, so she goes into the y'all could have left them out category. Alright, almost last but not least, we got Shuyong. Y'all know he's going to hold why he's here. I mean, he is trash. Like, big trash. What he did to Shee Chen, that was effed up. Like, how you gonna mess with a blind man like that? That's crazy. And then he tried to save him because, I don't know, I guess he's like, he's like really sadistic. And like him messing with Shee Chen like that, that was messed up. For what he did to Shee Chen and Sung Lan and Ajin, big trash, fam. Big trash. And he murdered a whole clan. What is that? Anyways, last but not least, we come to my favorite character, the best character, and of course that is Wei Wuxian. Of course, y'all already know where he's going. Heart Eyes. This dude makes the show, of course, the best character. The best character. Like, there is no Untamed without Wei Wuxian. He's the best character in the show. He's smart. He's funny. He's got righteous indignation, also a bit full of himself, which I love. He cares about his family and everything. He starts his own clan to protect ostracized people. I mean, what's not to love about that? Wei Wuxian, hard eyes, without a doubt. Fight me. Okay, don't fight me because I can't fight, but fight me. So, anyways, that's what I think about the Untamed characters. I know that a lot of you won't feel the same way as I do, but yeah, that's how I feel. I'm surprised I had as many characters in the King Queen category. I knew Meg was probably going to be mostly filled up because, yeah, I mean, it was a lot of characters for me. They were just there. They weren't like super special, so, you know. But anyways, so that's my video. I'll be making more tier list videos in the future. I think the next one I'm going to do is on the captains and lieutenants of Bleach. That ought to be fun because I got a lot of opinions about that. So, yeah, so if you like this video, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be here on the YouTube making videos about stuff. Don't know what. I don't know why I'm doing this. But anyway, so thank y'all so much for watching. And goodbye.